Hey, what's going on, guys? Brock coming to you with another video review, and today I have a review I'm really excited for. This is a figure that I've been wanting for quite some time, and I finally got my hands on him. What I believe is the definitive Venom figure. Now, going back to my Bane review, the DC Universe Classics Build-A-Figure Bane, I ranked as the definitive Bane figure. Like, that's the Bane figure of Bane figures that you have to have. As you guys know about me, I am a huge Bane fan, and I am a huge Venom fan. The name of my channel, AntiBrock. I love Anti-Venom, but we all know the prime version, of course, is Black Symbiote Venom. And this is the Marvel Select Venom, one of the coolest Venom figures ever to come out. He's got a bunch of accessories. He's got interchangeable hands, heads, pieces. It's just really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course, we got the Marvel Select logo here at the side. This is, of course, made by Diamond Select Toys. On the side here, we got a pretty sick picture of Venom. Really nice artwork. I really do like that a lot. And of course, on the back, we got other figures in the wave. We got the Barbarian Hulk and Rhino. And then here we have a read-up, or a picture of the figure and all the different accessories, different head swaps and such. And I got this at a video store, believe it or not, cheaper than my local comic store, and it was the last one, so I managed to pick them up. Yeah, we got a read up here, and it says the vigilante known as Venom is actually a symbiotic being consisting of the human reporter AntiBrock and a fluid, intelligent organism from outer space who feeds on his adrenaline, granting him all the powers of Spider-Man. When they first found each other, both held grudges against the hero, wreaking havoc in his life, but Venom later became a hero on his own, protecting the innocent and helping to stop several other symbiotic beings that had split off from himself. At one point, Venom bonded with a second symbiote, causing him to grow an additional additional arms and heads, as well as driving him mad. Both Brock and the symbiote have since bonded with other partners. This 7-inch scale Venom figure features interchangeable heads and hands to recreate his various looks from over the years, including a first appearance head, an AntiBrock head, and a full set of Madness heads and arms. So he comes with the Madness, his first appearance, and of course the iconic tongue, which I probably will be displaying him with. And then I gotta say, I love that they included the first appearance head. Now that is just sick, really cool. Glad we got that. So yeah, there it is. There's packaging in a nutshell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break, open up Venom, and then we're gonna take a closer look at this figure. I am really excited for this review, guys, so don't you go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys know for the most part that I am a big Venom fan, hence the name of my channel. I really like Anti-Venom. I like AntiBrock in general. Venom, to me, is probably my favorite Marvel character of all time. That goes as well as villain, maybe hero. That's a stretch, but he's a great character, and I'm sure a lot will agree that he is one of the best comic book characters of all time, hands down. With that being said, for the longest time, I've been looking for what I consider the definitive Venom. From the package alone, I could tell that this was. But after playing with this figure, after going through all the accessories, this really is the greatest Marvel Select figure. This is one of the best figures I have ever freaking got my hands on. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not kidding. This is a great figure, and I cannot begin to tell you how awesome this guy really is. We'll bring this over first. For the longest time, this to me was the definitive Venom figure. Now he's a little dusty, so you have to excuse his presentation, and I will get around to reviewing him. But this is the Marvel Legends Icons Venom, and this was a great figure. This I will get around to reviewing, but that's what I consider the definitive Venom figure for quite some time. And I owe it to my buddy Ryan, who you guys will meet soon enough, since I always mention him, he was the one who actually picked that figure up for me, so I really owe it to him, and thank you again, buddy. That's a great figure. But now, we're going to come over to this guy. This is the definitive Venom figure. This thing is amazing. I didn't think Marvel Select had it in them to produce a figure this good. Now, I have honestly no idea where to start, but I guess I'll go over his sculpt first. Now, the sculpt is perfect. This is a perfect sculpt. Now, he's not too bulky, he's not too slim, he's just the right build. He's got details of veins, he's got muscle detail all throughout the body, the paint strokes are great. The Venom symbol itself is lined up perfectly. A lot of Venom figures, you can't even get that. You can never have a straight, perfect spider symbol on Venom. I think they did a great job on that. It carries over onto the back perfectly. The lines are perfect. There's no paint scuff. There's no bleeding of paint. Just perfect. It falls on the hands. A lot of Venom figures, they got lazy with the paint, and they never really painted these on anymore. For a bunch of figures I've seen throughout, a couple past years. But it's good that they brought that back. I have on here right now the alternate head that he comes with. One of 3 alternate heads. And this is his tongue, head with the tongue. This is a really nice sculpt. Really cool. Got the green slime on his mouth there. One tiny gripe, I wish they would have carried on the green slime onto the tongue. I think it would have added more to it. But it still looks great nonetheless. The tongue can actually come out. So you can have a tongueless Venom. Which still looks pretty cool. But of course, this is the more iconic, known look, is Venom with the tongue. Now, in terms of accessories, he comes with a ton. Instead of Marvel Select adding, a base, a highly detailed base, and limiting this guy's articulation, if I could get him to stand, they actually added uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, ocho. 8 accessories. It's 2 heads, and he comes with the Madness, which is pretty cool. First, I'll take this head off. Pop this off here. And add this on. And we here have the first appearance head, which is sick. I am so freaking stoked that we got that. And he comes in a package like that, as you guys saw. But this is sick. I love that they have the first appearance. You could tell, this is the original Venom look. The eyes too, wavy. How they, eventually went to a more curved design. And he usually used to have, he would have his mouth open, like you saw with the tongue. This is before the artist drew him with the tongue, and that became the iconic look. Back then, he didn't even have as you see here, rows of sharp teeth. He had normal human teeth with just 2 fangs, or fangs, one fang here, one fang there, and then teeth. And you'll always be smiling. This is really sinister looking. I'm glad they added the first appearance head. That's really cool that they have that added, and you don't really see that much. Really cool. Alright, that head comes up, and then he also comes with this one, which is also really freaking cool. The AntiBrock symbiote head. Half of him is Venom with the tongue there, and then the other half you got AntiBrock, and that is a really sick head sculpt. That is AntiBrock incarnate right there. That is a really good AntiBrock face. Captures the best Venom of all time perfectly. But the way I'm going to have him displayed, of course, is this iconic tongue. Now, we got him standing here. I want to point out right now also, his legs are a little loose. Now, not loose in the sense where it's they're broken and it's unplayable. They're just a little loose, so you're going to have a little trouble standing him unless you bend his legs and kind of, pivot his feet a little bit. But that's not too bad at all. He also does, like I said, come with the Madness from the the Madness miniseries from the Venom comics. When Venom became a popular character in the 90s, they launched his own comic. And the first story arc that he got was the Madness, where he bonded with another symbiote, and he couldn't control it. And so this shit started happening. But what's cool is it's like a backpack, and that kind of just... it snaps right in. You'll hear a snap. And what's really cool is these arms back here are also articulated. And then you're also going to add these additional arms that go right here on his arm here. There's a peg hole. And they take a little bit of force. Just a little bit, not too much. Sometimes they do give you a bit of trouble. Like this one's doing. But that's there. Yeah, we got it in. And that's just really cool. That is sick looking. That's really cool is these arms have articulation. They bend. They rotate. They have rotation in the wrist. And that's really freaking impressive, man. I gotta say, for Marvel Select, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. We'll take the backpack off here. That's also got really nice detail. Take these arms off. And I really don't want to switch out the arms, but I will show you he comes with closed fists, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, I don't. Wow, this is awesome. I also want to point out that these hands that are part of the Madness back piece that you can put onto him, they're removable, and these can also peg into Venom's hands that he has. So you can give him normal hands and then give him the claw hands on the Madness. So just another one of many possibilities that you can do with this. For articulation, this guy has a ton. For Marvel Select's not known for articulation, by the way. They're known for sculpt, for detail, for, display, for pretty much. But this guy, I'm pretty sure, is the most articulated Marvel Select figure I have ever seen. The head's on a ball joint, so you got full range of rotation. It can go up and down. Arms are on a ball joint. They fully rotate. They go in and out. He's got rotation in the bicep. He's got a bend in the elbow. Rotation in the wrist. He's got upper ab crunch. Rotation in the waist. And what's cool is it lines up perfectly, so you don't get a crooked Venom symbol. And then the legs can go forward. They can go back. They go in and out. He's got a bend in the knee, and then he's got pivot in the ankle. So, huge range of movement for a Marvel Select figure. And that is freaking sick. Now, you can do anything, virtually anything with these accessories that Venom does come with. There's a bunch of different displays you can make him look. You got, the iconic tongue. You got the first appearance. You got the Madness. You got AntiBrock. You could do a bunch of different things with all the different heads. But, yeah, that is just excellent. There you can see for a size comparison, as a Marvel Select figure, he scales really well with other Marvel Select. You got Emma Frost over here, who I will be reviewing eventually. So yeah, he scales well with other Marvel Select figures. But then if you take Emma out, I unfortunately don't have a 6-inch Spider-Man figure on me right now. But as a standalone figure and not scaled with Marvel Select figures, he can go really well with Marvel Legends figures too, because he's also a pretty big guy. His size differs with other comics. But yeah, he does actually scale well with guys like this. It's until you put Emma in there where the scale's a little off and he fits better scale with her. But overall, I mean, you could build pretty cool displays with him in Marvel Legends. And here we also have AntiBrock as well. We have both versions of AntiBrock. We got Venom and we got Anti-Venom, and they scale perfectly well also. Really, really cool. I'm happy to have both of these. But like I said, I'll get this guy out. This is without a doubt in my top 5 favorite figures ever, man. I have to say, this really blew me out of the water, and Marvel Select really knocked one out of the park. Diamond Select Toys knows their shit. But, yeah, man. This is a sick Venom figure, and if you're a fan of Venom, you need to pick this one up. This is a must-have for any Marvel collector. Definitely must-have. This guy's gonna ring you about $20 to $25. I actually found him at a video store, believe it or not, and I picked him up there. and I couldn't be happier. Now, because this figure is so awesome, I'm going to create a new review system. Well, basically, or a rating system, we'll say that. I usually rate from 1 to 5, which some figures I was really lenient on, and like I couldn't give them 5s, but I thought 4 would be too low. So I'm going to rate on a scale from 1 to 10, and Venom just knocked it out of the park. He's going to get a perfect 10. This is a figure I highly recommend. If you could find him, pick him up. You get first appearance head, you get an AntiBrock head, you get an articulated backpack of the Madness, and then you get extra accessories of arms and fists, as well as the figure itself, which is a highly posable Marvel Select figure. The best I've seen with them ever. I really hope Diamond Select decides to not include bases anymore and makes better, articulated figures with accessories. I would kill to have a Marvel Now X-Visor, Cyclops, and Black Costume Emma Frost. Very, very cool. This is the best Venom figure ever. I also hope we get a Carnage as well. How sick would it be if Diamond Select released a 5-figure wave of the Separation Anxiety Venom children? I would love to have a Lasher. I would love to have a Phage. Agony, Scream, and Riot. How sick would that be to have them and then put Carnage and Venom on display? That would be a sick display, especially done by these guys with this much articulation and detail. But there you have it, Marvel Select Venom. Highly recommend you pick this figure up. Guys, get this. But I hope you enjoyed the review. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and until next time, guys, stay cool, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.